What is happening, guys? Call of Duty Black Ops Kadir coming at you with another video. March 25th marked the 25th anniversary of Elder Scrolls. Now today we're going to be talking about my personal experiences with the entire saga that I have today. Back in 2003, my sister had a boyfriend who had a PC that I was playing on, and he introduced me to two amazing games that I love and will cherish to this day, and that was Fable and Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I had no idea what I was doing. I was a dark elf. I was just walking around. I remember the mage falling down, dying, grabbing his magic spell that would make you jump 1,000,000 feet up into the air, and then I would fall down to the ground and die. I didn't get too much far into Morrowind at that age and time, but that soon began to change. Fast forward a couple years later, when the Elder Scrolls Oblivion was coming out. Now, I actually played this game back in 2005 or 2006, before any of the DLCs were even out, and I was really enjoying my time with this game. My sister's boyfriend had bought in the Elder Scrolls 4 Collector's Edition. It came with the Uriel Septim coin, steel case, box art, DVD making, all the works. The game that I sunk the most amount of time into. I enjoyed the rich storytelling of Bethesda's highest work. This was the groundbreaking Xbox 360 game that pushed limitations of hardware back on this day and age. And honestly, nowadays, it actually still holds up. I ended up playing it for quite a while in the making of this video. I've put a total of like 6 to 7 hours, 8 hours now, with this game, and it's so old, and I've played it thousands upon thousands of hours, PC and Xbox 360, and it continues to be the same great game that I know and love. Of course, there would not be a Bethesda game without glitches and bugs, but that really makes the experience just that much worth it. I know all the duplication glitches and all the spellbounding glitches, how to make my character run 1,000,000 miles per hour, jump over city walls, you name it. Honestly, this game still brings many great memories in my childhood and me growing up as the adult that I am today. And my brother likes to tell a famous story of when I was young. I got off the school bus. Me and my brother shared an Xbox. He was on the phone with his girlfriend. He said, as soon as I'm done with talking on the phone with my girlfriend, I want to play the Xbox. We didn't have our own Xboxes back then. So, 8 hours later, it's 11 o'clock. He fell asleep. I was still playing Oblivion. And that really sticks true to Bethesda and the groundbreaking Oblivion that I know and love, and will continue to be one of my cherished and beloved franchises. Although Oblivion was the game that really kind of dialed back the creative character mode. After I did school out Oblivion, played all of its DLCs, and sunk about 2,000 hours into the one character, I then was waiting for the new Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, and then I started to venture into the world of Morrowind, and damn, I really loved this game. The one thing I was not big on was the random hitbox encounter. For a big majority of it, I was using cheat codes, and because I was just I didn't really want to wait for any of the great content. I've always heard great things about Morrowind, so I decided to give it a try. And yeah, I loved it. Although when I first started, I started cheat codes. I didn't really try and level up my character and start off with small quests and work my way up to do these things. And honestly, if you really do take a time to appreciate Morrowind back when it was made, it was a pretty masterful game. Honestly, it was really good. We tend not to think about the Redguard saga and stuff like that, like the non-good Bethesda games for Elder Scrolls. I never really got too deep into Elder Scrolls 1 or Elder Scrolls Daggerfall, and honestly, those games are definitely way aged and not really too enjoyable for the kind of games that I'm looking for. Although one of these days I would like to revisit those games or even try and give them an in-depth, deeper try. I'm really still stuck on Oblivion, Morrowind, and Skyrim. I will say a couple things. Skyrim was one of the first games I got the collector's edition for. I've sunk hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, well, actually probably all at the same time as Oblivion. Completed pretty much every single quest. I have a house decorated with crazy loot. And really, I've almost schooled out this game on both the Xbox One and the Xbox 360. Now, the problem with this is that I just don't have the patience to buy all the houses, and the reason that is because one of my main characters, who has all my money and monetization, I had to be a Jarl, and I already did all the Civil War quests, so I couldn't do all that stuff. One of those days, maybe I'll school the game out again. Although I really do admire Oblivion, I really think Skyrim is probably the best Elder Scrolls game in my personal opinion. The reason I say that is because the combat's so much smoother. Their sound design is much more on par, and of course it's the newly updated Elder Scrolls game. On Xbox One, of course, it's the most memorable way to do it with mod support on Xbox One. And yada yada yada. There's so much more content on the Xbox One than Xbox 360, but still the Xbox 360 still holds a charitable memory in my heart. I remember back when I got it, I was on school nights still. Back in 2011, I was a freshman in high school, so I continuously played this game up until 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. I remember back then I also didn't have a really good capture card, so I was recording a lot of things on my VHS, and then I would record gameplay from there. It just really shined a pivotal moment on my channel when Skyrim came out. All these videos I was uploading and all the comments and subscribers I was getting. Maybe that was why I thought Skyrim was the best, as a pivotal moment in my YouTube career. Not to mention one of the best story modes ever, and the game had I would say it didn't have the best side quests compared to Oblivion. I mean, Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood quest line was amazing. Although Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood side quest was pretty decent at best, but some of the Dark Brotherhood quest line where you kill everyone in like the one by one until it's you versus the last person. They're like, I'm not the murderers. That means you. Oh God. And then you kill them. I think that is just probably one of the most well-designed and probably one of the best quests in the entire game. And it really shows that Oblivion is just a true classic. I would really like them to remaster, or even possibly remaster Morrowind, because both the games are really great. Oblivion, when it comes down to the fundamentals, the character designs, the add-ons were great, amazing, besides the horse armor. They're all great content. I really enjoyed all of them. And my experiences with Elder Scrolls and them having their 25th anniversary, and me spending pretty much a good chunk of my life even playing the games, months of gameplay, or possibly a couple of months in gameplay just from playing all these games, is astounding. And to see that them cherishing an Elder Scrolls 6 coming in the distant future, it makes me happy. And although Fallout 76 was a monumental breakdown and wasn't the best game ever made, Elder Scrolls still places a very keen part in my heart, and it's probably one of my favorite game franchises of all time, as it makes me happy every single time I play. And I'm still playing Oblivion. I don't know why. I've played the game so many times, but the game is so damn good. I continue to play Skyrim. It's just so damn good. And that is my memory and cherishable moments with Elder Scrolls. And I continue playing to this day, even the older games. Now, if you guys have any good Elder Scrolls moments, I'd like to hear those down in the comment section. or if you have made your own videos on your Elder Scrolls moment, make sure you guys link me to it. I'll watch it, cherish it up. I'll subscribe. Really appreciate you subscribing if you guys haven't already. Like the video if you guys really enjoy this type of content. We have many other videos that you guys have on the channel. And also share the video with your friends if you guys are really into avid Elder Scrolls fandom. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next province. Goodbye.